Hi you guys, my name is Brittany and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just want to thank everybody so much for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. I cannot believe I have 1,000 people that are subscribed to my little wee baby channel, and it's just so exciting to finally, I guess, see my channel grow. And I'm just excited, and I just want to really officially thank everyone just for all of your love and your support. And yeah, if you guys can see right here, I have Alana. She is just doing her own thing back here, so I'm gonna let her be. So I wanted to go ahead and film, you guys, my first Q&A, which is really exciting. I now have a community tab. So when you reach 1,000 subscribers, you're able to, have a community tab where I'm able to interact a little bit more with you guys. I'm able to create polls. So what I did was I went ahead and I asked you guys on YouTube to ask me anything, YouTube related, motherhood, just any questions that you have. So right now I'm going to go ahead and read off the questions and answer them. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, this actually is my second time filming this video. The first time I filmed it, I was out of focus, and yeah. So when I went to go edit the video, it was crap. I had to trash it. So I'm gonna do my best to, I guess, keep the same answers that I have, because that was like my first reaction to it. So yeah. A little disclaimer, you guys, if you're new here to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I create motherhood and lifestyle content. I am a mom of 3 girls. I have an older daughter named Brielle, who's 8. Leia is 2. Alana right here is 6 months. So you guys, let me go ahead and get right on into my first Q&A. So the first question that I have is, how has having a shared nursery / bedroom been? Planning on doing the same? So having a shared nursery, you guys, has been really nice. This actually is my 3rd time room sharing with my babies. I actually room shared with Leia until she was about 9 months, and Alana, she's 6 months. She's still in here with us, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I did try to go ahead and put her in the room with Leia. It was an epic fail. It didn't work, so I think I need to wait a little bit longer. But I do enjoy it. I like the fact that she's right there. I am still breastfeeding, you guys, and it's just convenient throughout the night just to be able to grab her. She does still like a pacifier, and if the pacifier comes out of her mouth, she gets all extra mad in the middle of the night. So it's just easy for me just to pop it in her mouth instead of having to go all the way to another room. So yeah, I definitely do enjoy sharing a room. However, she is going to get evicted pretty soon. So my next question is what's the most important piece of advice you would give a first-time mom? I'm having my first in a couple of months, and I'm nervous about not being ready. My first piece of advice to a new mom, and I guess a piece of advice that I wish I could give myself back when I was pregnant and having Brielle, who was my first child, would be that you're never ready and you're never fully prepared for that baby. But the surprising part about it is that thing called motherly instincts, it just kicks in and you just know what to do, and it's just crazy how everything works. And I just feel as if that I wish I would have just, I guess, went with the flow, went with the I guess different, here goes Alana. I wish I just would have went with the flow with motherhood, went with the ups and downs, and I guess just really trusted my intuition and my instincts, because you guys, it's always right when you're a mom, and that's like the best thing you can give for your kids. It's just, I guess, following your heart. And mama who wrote this comment, what's your name? Sherry, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You're going to do awesome, and congratulations on your new pregnancy. My 3rd question says, how has the transition been with homeschooling your daughter with the other little ones at home? I give birth in 9 days, and I will be homeschooling my 5 and 6-year-old as well. Any tips? So you guys, this is so crazy for me actually to say this, and I think I haven't told like all of my family and friends officially, but I have, are you okay? But you guys, I have taken my daughter Brielle out of the public school systems. I know it's so crazy for me to say this, and we are actually officially homeschooling. When we went through the transition of COVID, I did not realize how much I would actually enjoy homeschooling. And it's so crazy how I see my daughter excel as far as homeschooling as well. When Brielle was in the public school system, she's 8 by the way, you guys. When she was in the public school system, they always told me she was smart for her age. She was way ahead. When she took her reading and math and all those proficiency tests, she was always in the next grade ahead. So when Brielle went into kindergarten for her reading and math proficiency, she was already at a first grade level. So the thing about it is that I'm really excited because now with her being officially a homeschooler, I can really challenge her in a way that she needs to be challenged. I mean, when she was in the public school system, I mean, all they would say is, oh, she's a head mom, and that was it. It was never an option for me to challenge her or for her to do anything else. And also too, when they did give her the placement test a few times, she didn't pass it because of maturity. So I'm really happy to be able to have the opportunity. So, what is it? Okay. I got a fussy baby, you guys. Come here. I got you. Mommy's just gonna answer them a few questions. Is that okay? Is that okay? They just want to know a few questions from Mama. Yeah. Yeah. That's all. Okay, you guys, so this is prime example right here. So for the #1 tips that I would give you for being a homeschool mom with a little one, like I have right here, is really just to kind of like go with the flow. Don't treat your homeschool like a public school. It's definitely going to be different, especially the fact of it is you might be breastfeeding a baby or dealing with a cranky baby, for instance. And I would just say kind of like just go with the flow. Go at your child's pace, because some days you'll find that they're like boom, boom, boom. They're getting all of their lessons done and it's happening really, really fast. And then other days you might find that they're like slower in certain lessons. And I would just say, you know, go at your own pace. It's called homeschool for a reason. And honestly, this is one thing or one big piece of advice is one big piece of advice that I definitely would say would just be to stop when you see the tears. Stop when you feel frustrated. Just know you can always come back to the lesson. Even when it's virtual learning, when Brielle did virtual learning at the end of this semester, you guys, when we were having bad days, I would just say, you know what, Brielle, you're gonna be doing 2 days worth of work tomorrow. We're not gonna do it. And you know, I don't know, it just worked out for us. That's my biggest piece of advice. I think I might have to put the baby down. I'm gonna come right back to the rest of the questions, you guys. Okay, you guys, I am actually in the living room right now. Both of the girls are upstairs sleeping. So I have a few more questions, and as you can see, this is my life right now. It is so crazy with 2 under 2, but I love it, you guys. I love these crazy kids. And by the way, I just want to congratulate all the mamas on my post, because I've seen there's a lot of moms that are actually having babies. I'm so excited for everyone, and I hope you guys are doing good, and I hope you guys' delivery will be awesome. So the next question is from my crazy husband, and he says, why is your husband so damn sexy? You guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put a few pictures of my husband, TJ, in here. If you haven't seen, I did one video with him with the old wives' tales. You guys, if you wanna see his personality just summed up in one, go back and watch that video. He is a nut, he's crazy, but yeah, I'm stuck with him. I love him. So the next question that I have is, what is my biggest tip for a C-section? So you guys, if you're new here, I have had 3 C-sections. I had an emergency C-section with my daughter Brielle, and with Leia and Alana, I had semi-scheduled C-sections just because I didn't quite make it to my scheduled C-section day. So with that all being said, my biggest advice for you having a C-section would really just be for you to enjoy your birthing experience. Just because, you know, I know, especially with Brielle having an emergency C-section, it was kind of like I had to be okay with the idea of not having a regular delivery. And you guys, I actually was really prepared for a possibility of a C-section, just because my sister, she actually had a C-section with my niece Callie. My niece Callie was actually breached. So when my sister had her C-section and I was pregnant with Brielle 3 years later, she really was able to, I guess, give me some insight about, you know, a C-section and what to prepare for just in case it may happen for me. And you guys, when it did happen for me, I felt as if through my sister's experience, you know, through a C-section, it really prepared me, I guess, for the possibility of having one. And it also prepared me just to enjoy the experience of, you know, bringing my baby into the world, even though it wasn't the way that I wanted it to be. Now, as far as like healing tips, different things like that, you guys, I am going to make a separate video about what to expect when you're having a C-section, before, during, and after. If you guys are interested in seeing that video, go ahead and leave me some comments and questions down below, because on my Instagram page, on my YouTube page, that is actually one of my #1 top questions, is just things about my C-section. So I definitely want to go ahead and make a separate dedicated video just on those topics. So yeah. So the next question I have is, what prompted your doctor to prescribe progesterone during pregnancy? So you guys, this is really a sad story, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. After I had Brielle, me and TJ, we just got married, and yeah, we got married and we were actually in between insurances. So I had the Mirena at the time, and it was just about to hit the 5-year mark where I had to get the Mirena removed. So it was October, and me and TJ knew we were gonna be getting a new insurance in January. So the new insurance told me that they would charge me $500 to remove my Mirena, whereas the current insurance we had was you know, pretty much going to be free of charge. So I had to get my Mirena removed because I did not want to pay that $500, you guys, through the new insurance. So what I went ahead and did was I got the Mirena removed, and I started to try a new birth control. I tried it for a week, you guys. This was actually my first time trying oral birth controls. It didn't work, so I talked to TJ, and he was like, you know what, we want to have a baby next year anyway, you know, why don't you just give your body a break? And I was happy too. I was like, you know what, this is a good opportunity for me just to give my body a break, and when we're ready to start trying, we're gonna go ahead and just try. So you guys, lo and behold, I got pregnant in February. So from October to February, without being on any birth control, I got pregnant. So you guys, we were just like, you know what, this happened a little bit sooner than we wanted to, but whatever, we're just gonna roll with the punches. At the time, me and TJ, we were married for about a year, and you know, we were gonna start trying at the end of the year anyway. So we were excited. You guys, TJ went out and bought him a family car, because at the time he had like a 2-seater or whatever. So we were just, you know, getting the ball rolling for this baby that was gonna be coming. But unfortunately, you guys, that pregnancy, it did end in a miscarriage. And you know, it was really, really sad for me to go through that and to go through that process, just because I felt as if, you know, mentally I was already preparing myself for that baby and for that new life. And I think it was really harder for me too, just because I already experienced having a baby. So me losing one, I knew exactly what I was, you know, losing. And you know, it was really heartbreaking. But when I went to the doctor's office, it was an early miscarriage, so I didn't have to have like a DNC or anything like that. But they did want to go ahead and do some additional lab work to follow up. And at the time, I really didn't want to. I didn't feel like going back up to the doctor's office, especially after losing a baby and you're at an OBGYN's office and you're seeing, you know, pregnant women. It was really hard, but I did want to go ahead and get those results. So I did go ahead and I followed up with the doctor's office. I did the additional lab work, and what they found was that my progesterone was really, really low. So the doctor went ahead and told me, you know, I just want to let you know, if you do plan on getting married, or not married, if you do plan on having a baby sometime soon, I just want to let you know that your progesterone is low, and that as soon as you get a positive pregnancy test, I need for you to come up to the doctor's office and do lab work so we can see where your progesterone is, because it's a possibility for your next pregnancy you may have to be on a progesterone supplement. So you guys, I did that with Leia's pregnancy. As soon as I got, you know, a positive pregnancy test, I went straight up to the doctor's office. I did my lab work, and it came back that my progesterone levels was low. They want your progesterone typically to be around 12, and my progesterone was 7.2, I believe, with Leia, and with Alana, it was a 7.6. So as soon as they found out my progesterone was low, they went ahead and put me on the progesterone supplements. And it was, you know, honestly, with my pregnancy with Leia, it was really scary going through those first 14 weeks on progesterone because, you know, I didn't know if the progesterone was gonna work or if I was gonna lose the baby again. But thank God, you guys, I had two pregnancies on progesterone, and just, I don't know, I'm just really blessed. I'm really blessed to have all these kids in my life. So I guess just to answer the question, they found out that I had low progesterone because of a miscarriage. So if you mama out there are questioning, you know, I guess your progesterone or any type of levels, you can request to go ahead and get those tests, and they will let you know what your progesterone is. And honestly, you guys, I think if I can give this message to anyone, it's just to, you know, advocate for yourself as a patient, especially when you're going through the birthing process, conception process. Advocate for yourself, because when you advocate for yourself, you're able to get different tests and different things so that they can find out, you know, if something is wrong. So you guys, that's actually all the questions that I had today. I'm surprised I had any questions. I really didn't think I was gonna get any, but I'm so happy to all of you guys who answered the question. As always, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys leave any video suggestions or video ideas that you wanna see me film in the future. I'm so happy to have all 1,000 of you guys here today. So I'll see everybody in my next video. Bye.